No, but one, think about where your shoulders and your chin is while you're shadow boxing. Second thing is, think about where your defending hand is. Remember in Muay Thai, you're going to be dealing with the elbow a lot. I had one of my fighters, Nat McIntyre, fought Nungsiam Fairtex. Nungsiam, 200 fights, all right? First round, went very well, all right? But midway through the second round, you know, Nat threw a cross, hand was nice and covered right here. Nungsiam just took a step back and followed it right in, all right? Caught him just a little bit. First elbow landed, now that's all he's thinking about for the rest of the fight, is those elbows, all right? And eventually, Nat got hit again, cracked his faceplate, broke his nose. Fight for all 5 rounds, but pretty much that's what you're stuck with now. And you remember coming into the 3rd round, you know, going in between 3rd and 4th, he's like, I don't know what to do. Everything he does, it's like he sees it coming. I go, and you know what I told him? I said, start STX. No Thai boxing. You're not gonna beat him in his game. You got to start moving around. You got to start doing anything but. All right. So, but by that time, he was already thinking so much about that first elbow that landed, then the second one, then the 3rd one, and then things start going far. Right. So what you can do is when you're moving around, you always have your good stance. All right. It's keeping your feet underneath you. When you're shooting your Thai box, your jab, cross, hook, whatever, think about slapping your own jaw with your shoulder. So slap. All right, so now I'm guaranteed that at least that part of my face is covered. All right. Now the second hand, you're keeping it right here in front of your face. All right. So even just like you're throwing an elbow, All right. So when you're boxing, shadow boxing, you just assume that person's going to be punching you right in the face. All right. Anyways. Think about on a cross, if my hands are right here and I throw my cross, think of how much of my head is actually really covered right now, right? Not a ton. But if I was to move and go right here, now he has to loop around to really get a clean shot. So as you're shadow boxing right now, just think about your shoulders, moving up to your face, hitting, moving, and you want to make sure that other hand is covering your forehead, right? So really loosen up, just start out just as shadow boxing, boxing only, but think about it in a Thai stance, Thai thought, so you're not going to get too wide, right? I always think you're outside here, this foot and shoulder are kind of lined up, right? So if I move, my shoulder and my knee and foot are basically lined up, because if they're not, it's going to be very difficult to cover quickly, all right? So that's a little difference in the stance. That shoulder, knee, foot basically lined up as you're throwing your shots, all right? So moving around nice and easy, a lot of footwork, but shoulder, slapping, the other hand right here as you're rotating, okay? So grab around, all right? Go for it, just nice and easy, about 2 minutes and we're gonna add